Hello and welcome, and this is our little insight into what happened at Synth East and who came along and talked to us, and it's very interesting. So,
check we. If you're wondering what is Synth East, it's like a miniature NARM. Okay?
yeah, and it's at the Norwich Arts Centre.
And all the big boys are there. You got Korg, you got Eventide. Simon, help, because I can't think anymore.
You got Ashen sound machines, that's difficult to say, Arturia, PWM, loads of manufacturers there, plus all the little independent modular people as well, which is really interesting stuff.
And more importantly, Steve Davis, the man himself, frequents the place every year. And he gets up and jams with the boys. They do a little mod off, a little jam. And it's just fantastic. But we are so grateful because we did it last year, which was our first time. And who are we? We're nobody. Right?
We were like the elephant in the room.
We were
like, no, don't come and see us.
we were a bit like a UTI in a church, really. We were like not. I wouldn't say we weren't wanted, but what are these guys doing here with this Behringer stuff? Do you know what I mean? But that's why we went, because we wanted to really push Behringer onto them. Okay, this year, with our success from advertising Behringer, and I say success liberally, because our viewing figures have shot up, and we're grateful to you guys. This year, we had a queue of people, nearly 50 people queuing up to talk to us, and this went on all day long, and it was fantastic. We can't thank you guys enough. Now, last year we videoed the people that come and talk to us, and there was literally 3 or 4 people. This year there was so many we just couldn't do it, could we? We couldn't. We couldn't video them and interview them individually. It would have just taken all day. We're talking about hundreds of people. It was amazing.
It was all day, and Joe and I nearly lost our voices.
Yeah.
We had drunk so many cups of tea and coffee just to keep the old vocals lubricated. But yeah, we were answering everyone's questions. I think like on the table, we had the Holy Trinity of 4.
I'll show you a little picture of our little setup here, and we'll talk over it as you're looking at it. Yeah, come on.
And then we had like the Crave, the Edge, the Spice, the Grind down at the front. We also brought the Minis, well, the JT 4000. We had the Pharo with us, the VS as well, and the JT Mini that was with us as well. And most interestingly, we bought the compressors, didn't we? Which there was a lot of interest in the compressors.
We didn't think actually to bring them. Somebody commented and asked us to bring them, didn't they?
Yeah.
I would like to pick his name out and say who he was, because I'd like to thank him very much. We brought the
369.
We brought the 369 and the Clark Technic
76 KT, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They were the topic of the day, and honest to God, the feedback people couldn't believe. It was exciting. It was exciting. But what Simon and I didn't realise was, and here's the catch, is that people thought we were representing Behringer. Simon and I are representing ourselves as Take the Fear Out of the Gear, a YouTube channel. And we've got banner on the front of the desk, as you can see in the picture. And we've even got a little stand saying who we are. But people just saw the Behringer gear. And like Behringer were at NARM this year, and they haven't been for how many years? 15 years, 10 years?
10 years, something like that.
And people thought, blimey, Behringer are here at Synth East. We were being asked questions about this and asked questions about that, and can we buy this? Is that for sale? I'd like to buy it. Have you got any? We're having to tell people, no, we're not Behringer. We're just...
Because everything on the table was what Jay and I had bought, and we were
Just
saying, no,
Behringer
this is what we've bought.
This is our stuff.
Yeah.
So we were under no illusions whatsoever that we were only just Take the Fear Out of the Gear, but actually the whole hall thought we was Behringer. People thought Behringer were at Synth East. So...
and it was a massive contrast, like we said earlier, from last year. We had a few people come up, and the people who did come up loved the Behringer gear.
It was so positive.
They thought, oh, their quality is just amazing.
Yeah, they were so... Because they were able to pick, for the first time...
Oh, this year, yeah, LM drum they were picking up.
Right, the LM drum. So they'd seen it on video, and like I said on the last video, you got to see this thing in the flesh, and people were just picking it up, going, and they were trying the buttons, because we didn't have them plugged in because of pat testing reasons. None of that. We're just a YouTube channel. We're not there to display the sounds, if you know what I'm saying. So they getting to see these things for the first time in the flesh, and the feedback was amazing. So Uli Behringer, well done, and your tribe of guys, because so it turns out we were there representing Behringer without even realising that we were representing Behringer. It was a good job we was on good behaviour, because we didn't realise that's the way people were seeing us or portraying us like. Steve Davis walks past. I said, so it's good to see Steve again, because he was there last year, but I only had my photo taken with him, shook his hand, and as I waved at him, he comes over. And we have a chat for about an hour, don't we? And we had a really good chat with him.
Really nice chat. Really like Steve. Awesome guy.
Simon says to me, what about getting an interview with him? Yeah, and I sort of saying that, so I don't think that's going to happen. So I said, Steve, just before you go, I said, this is one of those things, if you don't ask, you don't get. And I'm seeing you standing here. I said, you wouldn't let me and Simon interview you, would you? I said, nothing to do with snooker, because he don't really like talking about snooker when he's at a synth show. He's there enjoying himself. I said, we'd love to interview you about how you got into modular and because he did DJing, right? And I'm guessing that's where he stemmed into it. I don't know. We've never asked him, and I don't know if anyone has.
Because he's played Glastonbury with his DJing, so
he's about 7 times now, I think.
Yeah.
He takes my mobile phone and gives me his number, doesn't he? His own personal private mobile phone number, so I've been texting Steve Davis. I'm a snooker nut, mate. I absolutely love Steve Davis. I'm one of his biggest fans, but I haven't really told him that. So I'm a little bit gobsmacked by it. We had such a successful day. So we've got to thank Robin, really, for having us there. Thanks, Robin.
And we also
we had the best day ever.
And like Gaz Williams, a brilliant performance by him as well. Paulie was there, Div Kid was there.
Get Jarvis.
Yeah, plus a whole load of other people. And they were so... We'd like to thank you for including us as part of the tribe.
Yeah, because we felt
part of the tribe.
We felt embraced this year.
Yeah,
we really
definitely
did. Last year we were, I don't know,
on the fringes a little bit, weren't we? Because we were new.
We were sticking the muds, weren't we? We were just, well, we didn't know what we was doing. But we was answering questions. Simon's quite good with the technology. I've got a pretty bad memory, and I tend to forget even the make and models of things. But so when Simon was off doing interviews with people, as it happens, he interviewed Luke from Korg once again, and we'll probably show you a little clip it just here, but we will put that out as a separate video because that's very, very intuitive and worth watching. So yeah, while Simon was off, I was left there on my own, and I just never stopped talking to people. I was giving out as much information as I could, and they're asking me insider information. I said, we don't know. We don't know. We don't work for Behringer. But as it turns out, as we said on the previous video, Uli has contacted Simon, and he's been trying to contact him for a while. Simon just didn't check his emails, or he got in contact with you on a certain platform, we won't say which, but he found Simon.
Yeah, originally we sent out a Facebook message, but Uli's and Damien, that's all sorted now. So we look forward to working with Behringer, and maybe next year, if Behringer wanted to, we could have a stand selling some gear for them if they wanted to. It's one of those things.
Even if not, we'll always represent you, Behringer, because we are so happy with what you've done for us, the punter. I don't know how many people tell them that, but we are very grateful. And a lot of people have said, thanks to you guys, my bank balance has dropped because I've bought so much of this stuff, and it's only through watching your channel. And we didn't realise we had so many people watching our channel. We kind of felt famous in a way.
Well,
it was a little bit bewildering, wasn't it? I've never experienced anything like it.
And Uli and the guys and girls must have been doing a good job, because in just 1 year,
yes,
people are telling us how much Behringer gear they own, they love. They're asking us all these questions. How do we sync this?
But they're saying they bought it from watching this channel. Yeah. And like Simon said, how do you sync the RD9 with the RD8, or how do you sync this and sync that? And Simon's telling them. And
if we've got loads of Behringer videos, but if you've got a specific thing, put it in the comments, and then if we've got enough time, we'll try and make a little video for you, like we've done the tutorial videos on the JT Mini and the Pharo, etc. So we can do that for you if you want us to.
There's almost too much to talk about. That day was exceptional. We were on the hop. He tells me last Tuesday when we was filming, that we're at Synth East this Saturday, right, Saturday gone. I went, man, we haven't prepared or nothing, so we really had to work quick about what we was going to take, and it worked out beautifully. Sometimes the worst plans, the very
last
last
minute,
plans, last
yeah.
minute work out the best, don't they? It's like when you just decide to go on holiday. Oh, let's go to Yarmouth. Let's just go now. It often works out better than when you planned it, you know?
Definitely, yeah.
Right, I'm just going to include a little video in here. Check this. We have a man in the audience doing a check week, and I didn't even realise because I was filming. So we'll probably just put that in here. How great was that? We didn't expect that at all.
Fans are doing it. There we go.
I didn't realise. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been taking the fair out of gear. We are the Behringer brothers on this platform, and I'm Jason Bangs.
And I'm Mr. Chumley Warner.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for all you guys that come up and said hello down there at Synth East. You've been wonderful, every single one of you. And the ones that we saw last year all come back again. We will see you on the next one. Don't forget, protect our Behringers and check we.
One more thing.